In a picturesque village nestled in a serene valley, there lived a poor farmer named Tom. He toiled from dawn to dusk, cultivating his small piece of land, but he could barely make ends meet. Tom was a kind and hard-working man, but he often found himself envious of his wealthier neighbors. One day, while tilling his meager patch of earth, Tom's plow struck something hard. To his amazement, he unearthed a gleaming golden egg. He couldn't believe his eyes. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. Tom, holding the precious egg, rushed to his cottage. He contemplated selling it, thinking about all the wealth and luxuries he could acquire. The villagers would admire him, and his life would be transformed. As he shared the news with his wife, Jenny, she was equally excited. "This golden egg is a blessing, Tom. Let's sell it and secure a better life for our children." However, Tom hesitated. He wondered if there might be more eggs, and if he sold it, he'd never know. So, he decided to keep the egg a secret and waited for the next day. To see if another golden egg would appear, morning came, and to his delight, there was another golden egg. Tom couldn't believe his luck. He and Jenny rejoiced, celebrating their newfound wealth. But Tom still held on to the egg, wanting to ensure it wasn't a fluke. The same pattern repeated for several days. Every morning, he would find a golden egg in his garden. Their wealth grew, and they began to make plans for a grand new house, fine clothes, and all the luxuries they had only dreamed of. However, their newfound wealth came with a price. Tom was consumed by his greed. He spent all day guarding the golden eggs, hardly giving time to his fields, neglecting his farm. He saw his crops wither and die, and his animals grew thin and weak. The village soon noticed the decline. In his once thriving homestead, one morning, as Tom went to collect another golden egg, he was shocked to find none. Panic surged through him. He dug and searched, but the egg was gone. It was as if it had vanished into thin air. He returned to his cottage crestfallen and worried. Jenny, seeing her husband's distress, reminded him of their declining farm and urged him to focus on their real wealth, the land that had provided for them 4 generations. Over time, Tom realized the importance of what Jenny said. They both worked hard to bring their farm back to life, tilling the soil, planting seeds, and caring for their animals. Their fields once again bore bountiful harvests, and their animals thrived. The villagers admired their dedication, and their family grew happy and content. The moral of the story is that true wealth isn't measured by material possessions, but by the love and contentment that come from working hard, taking care of one's responsibilities, and valuing the things that really matter in life. The golden egg was a symbol of fleeting wealth, but the land they tended, their love for each other, and their contentment were the true treasures that brought lasting happiness.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a farmer named Ravi. Ravi was known for his insatiable greed. He owned a fertile piece of land that yielded bountiful crops year after year. But no matter how much he had, he always wanted more. One season, Ravi's crops were the best they had ever been. The fields were filled with ripe, golden grains, and the orchards were heavy with fruits. His neighbors were content with their harvests, but Ravi wasn't. He thought, "If I can get one more harvest this year, I'll be the wealthiest man in the village." Ignoring the advice of his friends and family, Ravi decided to sow another round of seeds in his fields. He worked tirelessly day and night to ensure that the new crops would grow quickly. However, Mother Nature had other plans. A sudden storm swept through the village, destroying all of Ravi's crops. Heartbroken and penniless, Ravi realized the consequences of his greed. He had lost everything because of his insatiable desire for more. Ravi's neighbors, who had warned him, helped him get back on his feet. From that day on, Ravi changed his ways. He became a humble and content man, appreciating what he had. He learned that greed can lead to one's downfall, and that it's important to be satisfied with what you have. The villagers admired Ravi's transformation and often sought his advice. The story of the once greedy farmer served as a valuable lesson for generations to come, reminding everyone that true wealth lies in appreciating the blessings that life offers.